Welcome to Charlottesville, Mr. Jefferson's University, the University of Virginia, where fans have been flooding the ground since early this morning. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Florida State Seminoles taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Virginia Cavaliers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Cavaliers will kick it away to start. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Florida State's offense comes onto the field first today. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that dude.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden reinvent your playbook offensively. You just got to execute better, and you got to give him more opportunities. I think that was one of the biggest problems their last game out. They just didn't throw it his way enough. That has to change today. He should be targeted really early in this game.
Turning it on! And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Gets it past the marker. After the filthy move, he's got room. Touchdown, Noles! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Virginia's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. To throw, it's Morris. Rushes on him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Cavaliers decide to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin. And you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Give to the back. How about keeping it on the ground on 3rd and long? He gets 9 on the play, and that brings up a 4th and 3. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They'll move the tight end. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. They'll run this play from the pistol. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll give it to the back. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The running back has it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to him again. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now he's looking to throw it. The sure hands, it's McCoy. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Wide receiver going in motion. Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a crease. It's Acha. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll try the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback in a 3rd down situation, knowing exactly where the 1st down marker was. It wasn't there open to throw the football. He was very smart. He got out, he took off running, knew exactly where he had to get to keep his offense on the field.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Noles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Fires to the right. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Quick release on the RPO. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Noles trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Douglas. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
The Cavaliers can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And the Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Complete to the right. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And listen, there's nothing wrong with play action for this offense, but, man, you got to protect. You got to sell that run. And if the quarterback's going to do that, he needs his guys up front to give him a little bit more time to maybe take those shots down the field and make some big plays for this offense.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Dropping back, it's Morris. Here's a heat. It's complete. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And this one splits the uprights. This is now a 7-point game. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still...
Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Makes the grab. It's Ross. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Use the play fake. Now to throw. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Looking to throw, it's Morris. Throwing right. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Virginia. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Caught close to the marker, it's Robinson. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. To the air on first down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure coming. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Morris. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Look at that, just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to throw on first down. Got the tight end outside. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. They're able to keep him from scoring as he's guided out of bounds at the 5.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
He wants it all. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll throw on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Ocha. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball.
And the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up.
Going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. First snap of this drive will come from the 46.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll immediately call timeout. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Ennis. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The Cavaliers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. Takes a hit as he fires. Got a man. It's Ennis. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a 1st down, and they have to show some urgency here. Let's go. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Tight end now in motion. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure.
There he goes! And he showed off that stiff arm for a nice pickup on the play.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down, and shoot, and I got fourth down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Got his man on the right. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Fires to the middle, working that left side. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Seminoles have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man, it's Robinson. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. The Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Quarterback adapting. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it, he's not going to throw it back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, and made the big play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Makes the grab. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Caught behind the line, it's Taylor. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, vidi, vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Finds his tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
He slings it deep to the left. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Looking to pass, it's Castellanos. Bringing the heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Out of the gun, looking to throw. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much success today. Got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Knowles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his man. It's Alchuk. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Knowles come to the line in the hurry-up.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Castellanos. A shot toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out 1st downs on a penalty. Trying to set up the screen. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Florida State.
And when you run these screenplays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. It's a fumble. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Cavaliers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. So you've come up big. You've forced a third down. One more big stop. Now I can get him to punt the football, give my offense a chance.
Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Cavaliers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Trying to beat the D deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
To the air, it's Castellanos. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Turning it on! The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cavaliers will try to punch it in on first and goal. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia! Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Florida managed to avoid being gator bait by scratching and clawing their way to a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's got it again. able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
The give to the tailback. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Just drives it between the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Castellanos. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. He's taking a deep shot. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
He'll keep it himself. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. After back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives as